I'm lost in Paris. There's a huge lorry coming up next to me. I'm lost, I'm lost, I'm lost, I'm lost. Oh my freaking god. Okay, this is terrifying. Go! What's up, Electroheads? I am in Paris today to film the gorgeous, the extraordinaire Ami buggy. I'm so excited because I have never driven the buggy before. You guys will know if you are subscribers, I am a huge fan of the Ami. So to be able to drive this off-road babe is a very, very exciting day for me today. If you know much about the Ami, you'll know that obviously this came into popularity back in 2020. It was so popular that they brought out the buggy version. This was just a concept at the time, but because there was huge popularity around it, they decided to make 50 models for France alone. Those 50 models were so popular, they just had to bring out more. So they have created 1,000 of these vehicles, and every single one of them sold out back in June in 10 hours. We're talking the UK, France, Spain, Italy, Belgium, Morocco, Portugal, the list goes on. There were only 40 in the UK. Today, I get to drive one. Let's go. Welcome inside the buggy. So I'm going to give you just a little quick interior tour. When we get to a nicer location rather than the car park, I'm going to show you around the exterior of the buggy itself. As you can see, it's got some very cool metal doors here, which do have plastic if you want to roll them out when it starts raining. So this is technically good for rain. As you can see above, we have also a sunroof, which I have rolled back, but if you want to roll it over, which I'll show you in a bit, then it does mean that you just have this kind of felty material. So it's either off or it's on, and look at this. This is like a sort of little bum bag guy that you can put all your stuff in. So if you're going down to the beach, you can pop your things in there. They also usually have a bag down here as well, which isn't here today, but they love just chucking in some extra storage, which I think is really smart for a small vehicle. You just wouldn't expect to have so much storage. You can see here, you can ignore my Insta360, which is going to get some outside shots. Look at that, look at that. They've just got a little bit of padding there. The Ami does not have. Oh, here's my route today. It is a 15-minute lap, 5.5 kilometers, because of course other people do need to be driving this quaddy today. So let's go for a spin and see what happens. Here we go. Right, we're on our way. God, and we're in the most beautiful setting. We are about 20-minute drive out of Paris. And look at this, it's gorgeous. There are horses, guys. There are horses. Oh my God. We're going over some bumpy bits on this gravel. Oh, look at the horse just having the best time. Hello, baby. These padded seats really do make a difference, I'm telling you that. Whoa. Whoa. Much more comfortable than the Ami, but that is to be expected if this baby's going to be going a bit more off-road. Now, this is a blind corner. This is really fun for me. Okay, we're alive. And I need to be on the right-hand side of the road. Instantly, not having any doors, the wind is flowing through my hair. This is joyous. It feels like those kind of kids' toy car things that you could get that actually had a little electric motor that you could drive around in your back garden, but for adults. Because it really does unlock that inner child. Aww. We're just driving around some Parisian roads here. I have arrived. No, I haven't arrived. I kind of want to do a bit of a turning circle on this. Okay, camera fell down, we're fine. Sorry, let's go into reverse. I'm reversing.
A few moments later.
Well guys, I hope you're enjoying this. Right, turning circle. Decent for a little guy. Nippy, it's quick. I'm zooming away from a very awkward interaction there. Right, so slow down. I'm gonna put my foot to the metal. Go! Yeah! Okay, slow. But the Ami isn't about doing the 0 to 28 in 1 second. It's about the journey. Around the bend. It's just a really, really open, light, gorgeous, gorgeous little quad to drive. You can just see above when the roof is rolled back. You can see really, really well behind you. I mean, you're basically right next to the windscreen, and it's a large windscreen. The front windows, the sides, everything is just so open. And when you're traveling down to the beach, when you're going to that off-road location, or even if you're just going around London, it's just great to have that visibility. There are so many electric cars that I drive, and they can have that like tiny little back window, and you're sort of thinking, oh God, I'm glad this thing has 360-degree cameras for when I'm parking, because it's really hard to tell where you are in the space, but with this, you don't have to think twice. The powertrain of the Ami buggy remains unchanged from the original Ami, with a 5.4 kilowatt-hour battery that charges in just 4 hours and delivers a range of up to 46 miles. It's powered by a 6 kilowatt electric motor, delivering 8 brake horsepower. Yes, you heard that right. Tossing up a max speed of 28 miles per hour. Now, if those numbers have given you a jolt, don't let them do the talking. Remember, this is not a car, so do not make that kind of comparison. This falls under the category of a quadricycle, and a damn fun one at that. And just look how easy that was to park. It is so small, you don't have to worry about parking. Again, this is a solution for people who live in cities. It doesn't have to just be going to the beach like Citroen have marketed it for. Like, this has got ample space to put in your shopping, get what I need, check it in, get back home, park up easy peasy. Let's just have a quick look on the outside, the parking sitch. And look, it's just so easy to open up. Look at this. I mean, this is ridiculous. Look how much space there is. Right, I think this is a perfect example. Let's go next to this car. An absolute beast. Even looking at the Fiat here, okay, it's got some room for sure. Definitely a better size for the city. Then you've got this beast, which is nearly hanging over the edge. And then this, the space saving. You could 100% park 2 of these in one space. I guarantee it. That is nuts. That just says everything. Look at the difference. And whilst we're here, I actually just want to show you how easy it is to open and close the doors. So the little plastics, guys. So basically there's essentially a little clippy button where you can roll it up to and it clips in. And then you roll it out, zip it up, et voila. So if you've got sideways rain, which is inevitable, you're gonna get wet. So wear your Doc Martens, wear your military boots, wear your off-roaders if you're getting in your off-road Ami. Up here as well, of course, you've got the sunroof. Let me show you from the outside. You can see here again, it's got these little pins that hold it together. Roll it over. There we go, look. And it's got that Velcro lining there that holds it together, and then there's the zip as well. That obviously this is just a bit of a bodge job, but that is how it looks with the top on. Well, you know what, seeing as I've stopped now, I think we should just do a quick spin around the exterior because you guys deserve it. From the bottom up, we have the gorgeous Ami BUGGY logo there. We have some glitzy glamour, sort of, it feels like a sort of diamante light. Classic Citroen logo. You've got these lovely little yellow details, which we'll kind of see all around the car. Windscreen wiper, very important. It is due to potentially rain today, so I might be able to put those into action. Lovely big windscreen. Hello. Lovely little lid here. You've got your open and close, as you guys would have seen earlier. The metal gates. Love this. Look at this. Gold trim. Whoever designed this, well done. Love it. Looks really cool. It really pops, especially with the khaki colour. Material, sort of plasticky. Cute little wing mirrors here, easily adjustable so you can stick your arm out the window. They are not obviously electrically powered. Again, here on the lip, you've got the Ami BUGGY there. Yellow there with the threading. And actually, I know we're doing exterior, but just a quick one. You can actually switch up these little trays in here and there's storage in those as well. So it gives you that opportunity to do what you want with it. Coming around to the back, you've got this really cute little spoiler. I mean, I don't really know if it's making much of a difference there, but hey, I'm here for it. Looks cool. Lovely big rear window, logo. Cute little red lights, license plate. I just think it looks really great. I think it's got little bumpers here just to make sure if you reverse into something, that goes first rather than any of this. I just think it's super cute. Really eye-catching. I mean, people are just stopping and staring, driving through this thing. And actually, here's an Ami in action. Look! Look at it go. Looks great, doesn't it? Oh, look, you can see the lovely red lights at the back there. This is the kind of vehicle that is going to get my friend into e-mobility. It's not the big fat SUVs that are dominating the EV space currently, because my friends don't need that. We need something like this, a particular use case, a little two-seater that gets you around town, that drives you those few miles that you want to go without having to jump onto public transport, because let's be honest, it's all a bit
Ow, my freaking ears!
Meanwhile.
Bonjour! Anglais? French, not a prototype. Production. A Citroen Ami. Visite. Oui. Have a good day. I think he liked it. He stopped to have a look. That's the Ami syndrome. You've got to stop and look. We don't do maps anymore these days. We need digital things to tell us where to go. Still need to get used to the fact that there's no rear view mirror. That is just naturally what you look to when you're in a car, right? But this isn't a car, this is a quadricycle, as we know. To be able to drive one of these, you need to either have a moped AM license or you can have a full category B license, which means that if you are 16 years old, you can legally drive this thing. Or if you're in somewhere like France, that number goes down to 14 years old. 14-year-olds can drive this vehicle. And what an incredible vehicle to have if you're a 14 or 16-year-old. Because this is the problem now with the EV market or just the car market. Cars are just too big now. If you look at a car back in the 1990s and compare them now to what we have today, they are just so much larger. Now, there are obviously many reasons for this. This is obviously a big part of making cars safer, bigger crumple zones and putting in more safety features. Of course, I get it. But you see, if we're making bigger cars, then we're going to need more safety features, and it just becomes this never-ending cycle of needing bigger and bigger and safer vehicles. But I love how Citroen have really gone against the grain with this, created the buggy, created the Ami series, and just done something that is innovative, different, and the demand is there for it. Right, we're going onto the main road, everyone! Whee! Let's go! If only I had the Bluetooth speaker right now that comes with the Ami. You get a little removable Bluetooth speaker that obviously is coined to take on the beach. Are you guys enjoying this? Because I'm not. Hair everywhere. It's a different experience riding in this vehicle. It just brings smiles to your faces, just like an e-bike or an electric scooter would do, you know? It just brings smiles. Oh, what a beautiful smile that is as well. Speaking of which, we actually have our own electric bike and electric scooter store right here in London Bridge. So if you want to be like one of these many, many happy customers, then all you need to do is click the link down below. We ship to the UK, the EU and the US, so you can bag yourself one of these beautiful smiles yourself. All right, back to the video. Bye. Citroen, you've done a marvellous job. Big props to you. There is no doubt going to be other manufacturers that are going to be following in your path, and to be honest, I'm just super grateful that that is going to be the case because we need more vehicles like this. Oh, I'm just going to pop into a Parisian town, Village Fleury, and as I'm driving on the road as well, the amount of space that I have on either side is luxurious. Ooh, a little bit of cobbled terrain, classic Parisian road there. Bonjour, salut! Oh, look, it just brings smiles to people's faces. I love it. I actually don't feel too small compared to other people on the road either. I think because it's so open and it's so light, and you are still raised like fairly high. It's not like a go-kart positioning like you would have with the Abarth 500e, where you're like really low to the ground. It's all quite sporty. So you sit fairly high up. You've got a good positioning on the road. You can see what you need to see. Oh, I just felt a spot of rain, guys. It's coming through the roof. Oh my god. There's a huge lorry coming up next to me, and it is going over half the road. Oh my freaking god. Okay, this is terrifying. Give him room. Okay, I felt pretty dizzy there, not gonna lie. This is why this doesn't go on motorways. But that's why it's made for the city. That's why it's made for the more rural areas. So this route doesn't account for the fact that I stop. I'm lost in Paris! Where am I going? I'm lost, I'm lost, I'm lost, I'm lost. I'm lost, I'm lost, I'm lost, I'm lost.
You have one of the worst voices I've ever heard.
We're home! Oh my god, there's a riding school and everything. I was a horse girl back in the day, and this is really giving me the feels. And just like that, my dream drive is over. I have enjoyed the buggy immensely. I wish I put down a deposit when the 1,000 vehicles came out. I know there would have been really, really fierce competition to get one of the 40 in the UK, and I can see why. They are fantastic. It's like having just extended autonomy, essentially, but not having to pay the huge price point that EVs and just generally cars do have. Now, there are things that they can improve on, of course, like the range. There could definitely be more range because people like to sort of have a little bit more extra than they think they need for that comfort. But hey, I'm not complaining. There's always room for improvement and for iterations. I'm gonna sign off here. Thank you so much for joining me along for the ride. This is my first ever solo car review, so if I did a good job, please give me a thumbs up. And if you enjoy this kind of content, then please do make sure to hit that subscribe button because there's gonna be a lot more content with my face. So if you want that, don't know why, hit subscribe and let me know how I did. Like I said, it's my first solo review. If I need to work on anything, let me know. There's lots to think about. Love y'all. Bye.